Namaste YouTube, welcome to Cafe Noma and welcome to our reaction to Tantric. We are going to react to their song Breakdown. This is our first time, if not
My
yours,
first time.
first time listening to Tantric, yeah.
First time listening to Tantric here too. Never heard.
First ever reaction to Tantric. It is going to feature on our Rockfest 2022, so I hope this is worthy of it because we don't know much about Tantric. Let's get started.
It's a good name. It's a good name.
Yeah, it's a good name.
Should be something
It comes from
interesting.
our roots, so I know. Apart from that, I don't know nothing about this band though. Let's get started with our reaction to it.
In your life, you seem to have it all. You seem to have control, but deep within your soul, you're losing it. You never took the time, assume that you're to blame. You think that you're insane, won't you spare me? I know the breakdown, everything is gonna shake now someday. I know the breakdown, tell me again, am I awake now? Maybe you can find the reason that no one else is living this way. Yeah, living this way. Lies. Your world is built around the faces of a clown. Voices in your head think there's 4 bonds down. But in this unity, they dispel the need. So you better check yourself, or you check out. I know the breakdown, everything is gonna shake now someday. I know the breakdown, tell me again, am I awake now? Maybe you can find the reason that no one else is living this way. Yeah, living this way. If you find yourself, then you might believe. If you find yourself, you might believe. Within yourself, you just might conceive. Within yourself, you just might. Yeah, I know the breakdown. Everything is gonna shake now someday. I know the breakdown. Tell me again, am I awake now? Maybe you can find the reason that no one else is living this way. Yeah, I live in this way. Yeah, you can find the reason that no one else is living this way. You can find the reason that no one else is living this way.
Wow.
This is trippy. This is trippy.
Yeah, trippy
trippy.
as well as thought-provoking.
Thought-provoking, yes. The lines of the song are thought-provoking, but the music today, how that was. I like the guitar, the way it would play. I
A
like
little
the
bit
tune.
of EDM slips in, you know,
Yeah, can say
with
that.
the guitars.
Yeah, there
That's-
seemed to be, from the vocalist's voice and accent, I thought they were British, or at least the vocalist.
I don't know the exact breakdown of this one, but he certainly does. He knows it all. The person seems to be in complete control. Right at the outset of the song, seems like this person is in complete control of things. But there's a lot going on inside. Don't let the outer calm, cool, in control exterior fool you. So maybe you can find the reason that no one else is living this way. That line comes in a lot, at least 5 times it comes in the song. which is a lot. It's repeated for some reason because possibly it has a pivotal role to play in the lyrics. Maybe you can find the reason that no one else is living this way. So it kind of suggests that whatever this person is doing isn't the norm, for sure. It's in the normal way of doing things, it's in the normal way of living. And, it's time that you realize that. Because maybe if you're doing something that is going to destroy you or destroy things around you, destroy even friendships, relationships, maybe it's some kind of an addiction, it's some kind of abuse that's happening. You need to realize it very quickly. You think that you're insane, won't you spare me? I know the breakdown. So he keeps coming back to the hook, which is I know the breakdown. So I don't know who this other person is. Is it another alter ego of this same person? Is it a totally different person, a close associate, friend, partner, telling this person, I know the breakdown. I know how this goes. Maybe I've been here before. I've been through this all before you. Take my advice. Realize it. No one else is living this way. So he's kind of telling this person, don't walk the same path that I walked on. I know it. I know the breakdown. I know how it all leads. One thing leads to the other, and the other thing leads to your doom possibly. So before that happens, I know the breakdown. Look at your life, see why it's going this way, and see why no one else apart from you is living it this way. So that's my interpretation of it. Whatever it is, it's quite thought-provoking, definitely makes you think. Lyrics of most modern artists such as Drake, The Weeknd, Taylor Swift, Shawn Mendes, etc., they don't really make you think too much. They kind of enforce their lyrics on the listener. And they do it with a lot of repetitive lines, repetitive tunes, and they kind of market it in a way
aggressive.
That is satanic and manipulative, to say the least. So at the end of the day, these artists may be called satanic and all that, but they are far more innocent and sincere in their work than these modern day artists. So I like lyrics like these, even though it might be modern too. I don't know how old this song is, but just the fact that it makes you think about things, it's way better than being pushed lyrics onto you and more or less on one or two topics only. So it kind of limits your upbringing. It limits your exposure. When you just are thrust with just one or two things to think about or to listen to, it's bad. It's bad. And that's the condition of most of the people who listen to artists that I name. And the artists themselves. Look at their pathetic personal lives.
This is interesting, the way the song goes. I found one line of the song the most interesting. Yeah, your world is built around. Your lies, your world is built around. I think it's all about how people create a bubble around themselves, and then at times they think everything is going all well, as they would have wanted it to be. They have designed it, they have choreographed it, they are decorating it, and another moment and nothing is actually what it was supposed to be. So there is no planning that actually comes to their rescue, and the struggle or the conflict between these two thoughts. Sometimes you think you have done it all, and you've created a great ideal world for yourself, whatever small life that you're designed, and another moment it was so uncertain because it was never in your hand to begin with, kind of a thing. And that's what I think the band wanted to focus on this one. That's what I felt from the song. What I found, the music was refreshing. The way the music went, this was the first time, but I thoroughly enjoyed the music, the way it was all put out. It was good. Tantric, I think, if they are British, they try to take certain terms that they found fascinating from India. They found India fascinating in so many countries where they went and plundered. So yeah, perhaps it came from here only.
Maybe an Asian band. The vocalist for me sounded Asian.
It could be.
Middle Eastern, I too. Don't know. The vocalist at least didn't sound English to me.
I just
at least not originally.
Yeah. Tantric has seen a lot of the term has seen bad interpretation by people at large, and I would say it's quite ignorant. Certain terms and all, they just keep degrading by time goes. Although people may not know the meaning of it, they just have a perception of something, and then they junk it or something like that, or cancel it. We also have been living in a cancel culture for a very long time. It has become quite apparent these days with the social media and all that. There is something called cancel culture. It has been happening for what, centuries? Yeah. So it's about the term itself is about trying to make yourself achieve more with your limited abilities. It's like our small smartphone is quite smart. Actually, it's so tiny, so compact, but it can do so many things. Similar way, tantric is supposed to give you those powers that a human being is not supposed to possess, but with a lot of exercise and things like that, which could be objectionable today in today's world. But today's science is also quite objectionable, something like that. Anyway, this was good. This was good to listen to. That's all from us.